Why do you think, like for you, I wanted to get your opinion on this. Pero why do you think the Filipino people right now are so divided? As in, it's very evident naman na our generation, our social group is so disconnected also from yung mentality ng mga, sabihin natin yung mga ibang tao from different social groups and classes. Bakit tingin mo na sobrang divided tayo ngayon?
I guess it's well, aside from the politics side kasi, I guess we're also parang we're in a circle na parang we only see kasi syempre mga friends natin in social media, the people we follow are the only those people na we like to follow.
Yeah.
So, syempre, what you see every day, what you read every day, it's all parang nandun sa circle na yon. And you only see it from one perspective. Whether it may be right, whether it may be wrong, you only see it from one perspective. But if you look but from an outside perspective, you'll see na hindi lang pala ganito yung way of thinking. And then now you have to question yourself na bakit hindi ganito yung way of thinking nila. And I guess that's where the flaw is kasi people tend to have a hard time understanding na the way you understand things is valid. It's not something na ako yung kung ano yung mentality ko, ito lang yung dapat na pinaniniwalaan. And I guess that's a big flaw we have in the Philippines, which is why there's a great divide. But I don't think naman na it's something that it can't be fixed. I guess it also goes with a lot of it has to do with education. It's more of mentality na yun nga, I think it's yung sabi sa amin sa law school, you shouldn't call it criticizing because when you call it criticizing, parang masyado naging negative na yung connotation sa atin ng criticizing di ba?
Yeah.
I think it's more of
Okay.
basta there's this word na it's parang mas positive siya pakinggan. And kasi I think for us parang pag sinabing kinikriticize mo na naman, parang it becomes so bad na parang is criticizing that bad? It shouldn't be that way, di ba?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
parang I guess that's yun nga yung problem sa which is why that divide was created. Kasi when we use the word criticize, it parang there's a negative connotation and then that parang lumalaki na yung divide because of that criticism when yung intent mo was only to make something better.
And education you believe is the solution to this? How education? Like paano mo i-educate?
From an early age pa naman kasi you're already taught of black and white. That's like parang usually from your whole school life you'll be taught about which is black, which is white.
Yeah.
But I guess what lacks teaching is seeing that gray area. Na parang ito yung naging similarities kung bakit ganito yung way of thinking. Pero ito din yung naging reasons kung bakit nagkaiba sila ng way of thinking. And I guess we need to put more emphasis on that. Kasi right now, we're just all black versus white. Parang hindi pwedeng maghalo anyhow. Parang when you say DDS versus Dilawan, parang okay, why are we creating that divide when we can actually find something na ano ba yung common sa kanila, ano ba yung pinagkaiba ng way of thinking nila. And we also have to understand na hindi lahat ng iniisip natin, ng mentality natin, especially because we're all madami sa atin ang trapped in that circle na we only see things from one perspective So we can't say na kung ano yung iniisip natin, yun lang yung valid. We always should be open to what others are thinking. We don't necessarily have to say that they are correct, but we have to understand why they think that way.
Definitely. I definitely agree with you there. As in, yun yung dangers of an echo chamber, like being stuck in a place that when you proclaim something, everyone around you just parang resonates that message as well. Yung ano nga, yung kasabihan nga, araming mga mata pero isa lang yung direction kung saan sila nakatingin. Bulag ka pa rin on the other side. So there's still one big blind side for you. And I'll tell you this, like for me before I thought it was yung mas bata ako, I thought it was black and white. I thought yellow was good and red was bad, diba? The Aquinos were saints And well, one is like, I think Corey was like, being made a saint at one point. I don't know. I heard, I saw news that, and Marcos is really bad. And ngayon, most recently, diba, LP is good, PDP laban is bad. And I think, ayun nga, I don't want to label people because, like, ew, labeling people, come on. Joke lang. Pero,
Judgment na kasi pag nagle-label ng tao,
yeah, yeah.
which is one of the things that I hate. Labeling people as subscribing to these, I don't know, affiliations or what. I think that already has a prejudgment, but it doesn't correlate with
Mm.
how they render their services.
Yeah, and ayun nga rin eh. I don't think people should be like too quick to jump the gun. If you agree with one thing, let's say you agree with one thing the government did, it doesn't mean you agree with everything the government did. Like, okay, sige, he did this. You can also acknowledge what he did right and what yung shortcomings. And it also goes along with the other side. And I think I just see right now, I just see a lot of double standards everywhere with like what's happening. Most recently nakita ko was, di ba, everyone always berates politicians for taking vacations, taking a break. And then I saw this tweet na, I don't know if you saw that also, pero nag-vacation si Lenny at Batangas when or somewhere with her family or something. Tapos the comments were also positive, like, go take a break, Vice President. So ako parang, okay. Well,
But
we're
it's
still in a
actually real
pandemic.
funny. It's actually real funny if you go to that other side of Twitter, wherein
Yeah.
yung mga tao naman na nambabash sa kanya. It's actually real funny to see both sides. So yun nga, that's why I encourage people to actually go out of that circle and see things from both perspectives. It's actually really funny. Pero aside from being it real funny, parang mas nababroaden din yung perspective mo eh. Pero yun nga, it's a lot of it is also for entertainment purposes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think yung mga people who are willing to engage in conversation with the other side, who are willing to look at the other side, I think it's on us na rin to call out, like, if someone does cross the line, if kunyari, the other side does cross the line, it's on us to call them out. Kasi to fanboy or fangirl over one particular politician, I think is very wrong. Kasi we're all people, diba? We're all gray. Like, we're not superheroes. We're not like from a TV show or something. So it's always going to be something wrong, or someone will always perceive something wrong with whatever we do. Kahit ngayon, like us as people right now, like as students, diba? There's no one person na everyone likes 100%. And it's because we're all different, and there's no one way to live life, I suppose,